What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about 4 different altcoins today. We'll be going over ABT for CELOS and Dragon Chain for CELOS, SAMO for Mr. Eggroll Man 22, and JASMINE for Sabir. That'll be the one we finish it up with. So without any further ado, let's get into this. Looking at ABT, what a last couple days it's had, man. 46%, you're up 4% already today. Nice, and you're up more. We are in bear trap or bull trap territory here, guys, with all kinds of cryptos. So don't get too excited, though. It is nice to see this, not gonna lie. Good testament of strength. Hit that 1272 classic area to find resistance at. You probably do pull back all the way to your 886 for support, and then maybe you move up from there. Maybe you pull back to your 786. Maybe you pull back to this zone, and then move up. Hard to say. Time will tell. You are moving up, though, with decreasing volume, right? So that's not necessarily a good thing. It's not detrimental, but it's not ideal. It's not ideal. Looking at the daily, I mean, relatively speaking, compared to that spike, you are moving up, but I don't know. I would like to see more volume, but in these times of the market, it might be hard. It's a pretty strong daily RSI you got there. It really is. I don't remember the last time I talked about this. I wonder if I was calling for it to go up. I feel like probably not, because like most coins, I was assuming that it would go down, but yeah, it's a nice move. Definitely is a nice move. Top to bottom, 1414, yeah. Hitting it. Not a lot to go off of with the RSIs. The weekly still looks pretty good, honestly. If you come down, you do stand to make some bearish divergence, and I kind of would think that you come down from here. I don't think you're going to move up higher. If you do, it won't be by too much. 4 hour is very hot, very overbought. Volume is dying off as you're closing higher. That's not a good look, but still pretty decent volume. Like for dying off, it's actually not really dying off that much at all. 2 hour, weird, just weird. But you do have a pretty solid uptrend in your 2 hour RSI, higher lows, higher highs. Once this breaks, that'll probably be the start of the end of this move up. And you might have already ended it, honestly, but that's ABT, I guess. You know, I think it will go lower at some point. I feel pretty confident in saying that that's the high. And where you're going to move to, let's just draw a relative fib here. 382 is down at 22 cents. I bet you go below 30 cents, but 22 cents probably. Yeah, 24 cents. The fact that your 382 is below this 886, I don't have too much faith that you're going to hold that 886. So maybe you do go to your 786 down at about 20 cents, 20 and a half cents. If not, we'll see you at 16 to 18 cents. But I have a good feeling about that 20.6 cent area. So that's ABT. Let's move on to DRGN chain, Dragon Chain on Gate.io. Yeah, can we look it up on this? Dragon Chain. Yeah, it looks fine. Is there a better one? That might be the one. That might be the one. There we go. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just use Gate.io. I feel like I do this every time. To be fair, the weekly RSI looks really good. Really does look good, actually. Very nice structure, very positive structure. When that breaks, probably not as much, but man, normally you reject off of this area right by the green line, how it's coming down like that. You normally reject this area, but you're consolidating around it. You might break out. Like, you really might. You know, not every crypto is going to move down just because Bitcoin moves down, and I do think Bitcoin has lower to go. But you might continue to move down. You know, you've moved up like this, consolidated around the green line before, and then moved lower. So absolutely you could. If you were to move lower, you probably move down to about a cent to just below a cent, maybe around like 0.9 cents, something like that. That would be my thoughts. Not a bad looking week so far, though. Hard to say. A lot of volume coming in. 382 resistance, 236 support. You're not giving me much to go off of, are you? I think if you wanted to break out, you would have done it already. That's a nice move. Let's see follow through. If you can get above these highs, then yes, you're going to go higher. And where are you going to go if you go higher? You're probably going to go all the way up to about 5 cents, if not 8 to 12 cents. But until then, I'm under the impression you're going to move down to around that 1 cent, maybe 0.9 cents area, somewhere around there, until really proven otherwise. And what would prove that? Break above this 382. Get a week this week or any week to close above the 382. If not, until then, I do think you have lower to go. And where are you going to go? I mean, lower than this, lower than those lows there. So that would probably take you again to like a common retracement from this range, low to high, which would be, 618 to 69, 1 cent to around 0.9 cents, something like that. So that's Dragon Chain. So look for those levels. Look for those levels. It's doing exciting things, but while it's nice to be excited, it's good to be excitable. Like, don't get your hopes up just because something moves up. It can absolutely crash back down. As we've seen with a handful of coins, man. SAMO, I have never heard of this coin, but we're going to talk about it today. Samoa Dogecoin. Yeah, we'll use Mexi. That's cool. Oh. I don't know if you guys could hear that one, but it wasn't that loud. But it did feel good. Top to bottom, 0.5, 382. Probably moving lower, probably. Man, I'm tired, guys. It was a long day yesterday. A long night, I should say. I didn't get much sleep. Get your mind out of the gutters. That's not what that means. Let's see, 382 resistance. Yeah, probably down to the 61869. 2 zeros, so probably like 0.6 cents, 0.586 or 0.58 cents to 0.688 cents, somewhere in that area is where I think you're going. Very possible to go down to 0.465 cents, 4.615 cents. Again, that's not 46 cents, that's 0.46 cents. 0.0046, right? Yeah, the daily looks like trash. It's probably going lower. I think it is, definitely. So that's SAMO. As far as like what potential does it have by the end of the cycle? I don't know, man. It's a new chart. Could it go up? Could it go to doggy heaven? It's a Dogecoin spinoff. Sure, maybe. Maybe like most of them, it becomes irrelevant. Who knows? But before then, it has its heyday. Who knows? It doesn't look to me like it's had its heyday yet. So maybe the best is yet to come. This might be a good one to get into before it pumps up. But I don't know, man. I'm very cautious of meme coins because they all want to, as of right now, they just all want to be Dogecoin. That's it. They're all want to be Dogecoins. I like to focus on, if I'm going to get into a meme coin, I want something that's a bit more unique. And I'm not going to shill a coin that I like on here that is a little bit more unique, though I'm sure some of you already know it, just because we're talking about this coin. We're not talking about Jesus coin. Anyways, that's SAMO. Jasmine, and I love Dogecoin, man. I really do love Dogecoin. That's the OG meme coin, man. Jasmine. Unfortunately, my friend, Mr. Sabir, I don't know if I can do Jasmine. There we go. I can. Volume, less than $1. Beautiful. Love to see it. Okay. If this is what you're talking about, my man, I have nothing of value to say. Nothing at all. It can go up. It can go to 0. It's almost at 0. It might go to 001. Who really knows? But there's not a lot I can do on something like this. If this is the coin, Sabir, just to say, like, I really can't do TA on this thing, man. Like, it went down. It's going up. It could go up more. It could go down. Like, it's really hard to say. There's not a lot to go off of at all. V-shaped recovery, but no volume, like probably totally manipulated. I don't know anything about this thing, so maybe it's the next big thing, maybe it isn't, I don't know, but I can't do TA on this, so I don't feel comfortable even trying, honestly, because it it would genuinely be DGen chart analysis at that point. So, and this is already DGen enough with all the altcoins I talk about already. So with that, I leave you. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. If there was a winner, I mean, hands down, it's got to be ABT, right? But I mean, they all probably are going down the more immediate term nonetheless. But ABT for the win. So good job, Silos. You know, out of the 4 entries, he had 2 of them, so he had the odds stacked in his favor. Don't feel bad, Sabir. Don't feel bad, Mr. Eggroll, man. But that's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming. Bye-bye. I'll see you on the next one.